Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weekly update. Today is Thursday, the 2nd of August. It's a pretty good week. Doing some work, you know. Today being my only day off, so pretty tired. But you know, enough about me, man. Fuck work, by the way. Fuck my bosses. They're gay. I hate them. Yeah. Let's get it started with Shippuden 272. This was a pretty good episode. In the manga, this was one of my favorite fights. The Hanzo versus the samurai leader, Mifune. For some reason, I thought it was better in the manga than it was in the anime. It felt longer, but this was over in an episode. Like, if they got rid of the flashbacks, it probably would have been like a 10-minute fight at most. Not even probably 5 to 10 minute fight. There was a lot of pretty much Hanzo beat Mifune when he was a little guy, and Mifune trained his whole life in order to fight Hanzo, and it was a cool fight. A lot of meaning towards the end when he commits seppuku or whatever and all that. It was a good episode though. Next week is going to be the Asuma versus Team Asuma, so I'm looking forward to that. Next up we had Fairy Tail 1. The hell is it? It's Fairy Tail episode 141. 141. It wasn't too bad of an episode. Still kind of a little yeah, but it was an okay episode. Pretty much just setting up the teams to go fight the new bad guys and all that stuff. Yeah, it was okay. But I don't know. I mean, I don't like the pairing is so obvious. It's like for the past like 20 episodes, it's been constantly Lucy, Natsu, Lucy's cousin, and Romeo, and what they get a new pairing, and who is it? Same pairing. I think Elfman's part of the group, or was I thinking of something else? I don't know. I think he's part of the group now, but I don't know. Man, I don't know. Fairy Tail, it needs to step its game up. Is what I'm trying to say. Then we had the best episode of the week, which would be One Piece 557. Really good episode, man. This is one of those episodes that you watch it and this is why we watch anime, and it was a really good episode. Pretty much everybody's getting their fight on still. Frankie turns into a massive robot. Everybody's bugging out. It's pretty cool because every time Frankie does it, you know, Frankie's going robot. Everybody loves it. But now he's officially a mecha, and they can bug out. But no, ultimately though, the best part of this episode though was near the end when Luffy finally gets mad at Hordy, and he's like walking to him, and fucking out of nowhere, man, like it was such a cool moment. Like the Hordy's lieutenants are about to attack Luffy, and then Zoro and Sanji interfere, and it was like one of the coolest moments I've seen in a while. But Luffy gives him a nice smack across the face. It's pretty cool. He doesn't need to bend over to go gear second anymore. It's pretty cool. But oh my god, I can't wait till we get to see the actual fighting, because right now we're seeing all of their abilities and stuff. But I want them to fight the actual bosses, not these little guys that one punch will kill like 30 people. Yeah, it was a good episode. Then we had Sword Art Online episode 4. Kind of a more lighthearted episode. Interesting stuff they revealed though. This was more about the player killing side of the game, which is still kind of weird because in Sword Art Online, when you kill somebody, they die physically in the real world. So does that mean the player killers are murderers, or what? But it was pretty cool. They have this girl character who basically she'll group with people to like gauge their skill and see if they're a worthy target. And the main character like meets this girl who's being targeted by these guys, and he's trying to revenge this one guy whose entire guild got killed. And it was a pretty interesting episode, but it wasn't as good as last week's. But yeah, I love this anime. It's good so far. If you, like I said, if you haven't watched Sword Art Online, go watch it. It's good stuff. And then we had Weeds episode. I want to say it was episode 5, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was episode 5 though. And I don't know. It's an interesting season so far, but it's a little too obvious. Nancy's getting away from the dealing part of her life, and she's, I don't know. It seems like she's gonna get back into it eventually. because that's the whole point of the show. She sells weed, and it's called Weeds. Yeah. Weeds is another good show. If you're looking for a good comedy show to watch, Weeds is always good. That's it for what I've watched. Oh, I finished all of the Rocky movies this week too. Rocky 5 and Balboa. I gotta say, Balboa is definitely better than 5. I don't really hear much hate about Balboa, honestly. I thought it was a good movie, but who knows. That's it for everything I've watched. As for gaming, I've pretty much just been playing the usuals: League of Legends, little Call of Duty here, little Halo just now. That's about it. I'm gonna end the video here because it's almost 6 minutes, and I gotta go watch something with Crater521. Go watch his videos; they're pretty good. Thank you for watching Frazzleberry. Baby.